While Socrates was sentenced to death, he couldn't be executed right away. Socrates had to wait a month for the execution. They had to wait for a holy day to pass, and the holy day wouldn't come until a ship returned, and the ship wasn't going to return for a month. So he basically sat in jail for a month waiting for his execution. In the meantime, his friends got to come visit him. He was permitted over the course of this month to continue his conversations with his friends. He got to continue discussing things like what is virtue and what is honor. Here's the thing. The official sentence was death. But nobody really expected Socrates to die. I know that sounds bizarre. But while officially he was sentenced to death, unofficially the expectation was that he was going to escape from prison, get on a ship, go to someplace else and live his life out, and that was going to be that. Unofficially, the expectation was he would impose self-exile and the problem would be solved. And his friends prepared for this. So his friends come to him and say, okay, look, Socrates, the ship has been spotted. In like 3 days, it's going to be back and you're going to get executed. But that's okay, because we have a way out. We have paid off the guard. We have booked you on a ship. We're going to get you out of here, put you on the ship, and send you to Thebes. And you're just going to live there. Socrates said, okay, but I can only do what I have the best reason for doing. Socrates believed reason was more important than anything. And so he could only pursue what he had reason to pursue. And he considered the reasons for leaving and for staying. And ultimately, he said he couldn't leave. He wouldn't leave because he believed that if he escaped, if he defied the laws of the city in such a blatant way, it would set a bad example. And other people would start to defy the laws of Athens. And if everybody starts defying the laws of Athens, basically we're going to end up with anarchy. Okay? So if he defied the laws, it would set a bad example, and that would basically lead to the downfall of Athens. As a result, Socrates stayed, and he died for knowledge. Oh, come on. That's a good reason, right? Wisdom for knowledge. There's speculation. The man was 77 years old at the time of his death, and there is speculation that he simply didn't want to leave. He had never left Athens with the exception of going away to war to defend Athens. So there's some speculation that at 77 years old, he just didn't want to leave his home. He would rather die, and thus he stayed and died. Hard to know. Hard to say. So that's the story of Socrates. His life, his quest, his death.